Okay, we are back with our crafting tea reindeer. It is, if you want to make one, you can go to the Animal Crochet Store. It is a local company, not a local company, it's a small business in Canada. And I finished crocheting my little guy, and I have started sewing him together. Now, I will tell you, if you don't crochet, bit of a learning curve. I would, and I did, go on YouTube and watch the video for Magic Circle a few times so you can get the hang of this, because it was something. So we sewed the little red on the end of our little nose, and we've got our little snout on. I sewed, and all of these are just sewn on, and I'll show you how to do that when I put the antlers on. I'm not happy with the antlers, and I didn't do them exactly the way they said to do them, and part of me thinks I should have, and part of me was like I didn't understand it. So yeah, it's a whole thing. So what we're going to do is we're going to take our little antler and we're going to place it up here. Now you'll notice it looks kind of like a red-nosed bear at the moment, and if that's where you want to stop, then stop there. But here's what we're going to do. We're going to add our little, can you see that? No, not real well. Let me put this behind. We're going to add our little antlers on right here by the ears. And we're going to do that using these strings. So we're going to take our little needle, and the strings are what is left over. You just leave pretty good sized tail off of each little piece that you're making. And what that does is it gives you the opportunity later to sew it all together if you're using different parts. So let me show you how this works. I'm going to move this string down a bit so that we have it at the bottom when we need it, because we're going to use those two to tie off to secure our antler. So let me show you how I thread a needle. I fold the thread over. I even do this with regular thread. Fold it over, flatten it with your fingers, and stick it through the eye sideways. It is so simple. So yeah, that is my little handy hint for you. But what we want to do is we want to stand our little antler up. And what we do is we go in here. We're going to grab a piece of yarn. It does not matter where, as long as it's close enough to where I want my little antler to be. And then I'm going to go through the brown. And then I'm going to go through the beige again. Now, here's the beautiful part. If I run out of yarn, I have excess brown yarn. And so I would just do just like thread and work with it that way. So let me reach in here and grab a stitch. I'm trying to grab a stitch, but it does not wish to do that. So now it came unthreaded while I was playing with it. So again, I'm just going to put it through, and then it just needs to come through the stitch for me to pull it. And I'm going to keep doing that until I get my little antler all sewn on. And then we'll do the other antler, and we will be finished. But this is from the Craft and Tea box. Again, I have not crocheted in probably 20 years, and this was simple enough for me to just do a couple of YouTube videos on how to do a specific stitch and put it together. It really and truly was that easy. And I say that meaning that it was that easy once I figured out the magic circle. Now, once you learn the magic circle, there are all kinds of things that you can make. And I will be making a Princess Leia and Yoda that my own kids got me last year for Christmas. That when they got it for me, I was like, I don't want to crochet. But now that I understand the magic circle, it will be so much easier. Now, there's a whole Orumagani or something like that. They are a bunch of different things that are similar in style to this, and it is a Japanese shape type thing. And once you have that one stitch figured out, because doing a single stitch, doing a double stitch, those are really fairly easy. I mean, the directions, you can look at pictures and go, oh, I got it. Yeah, I can do that. Magic Circle was not like that. I looked at and I'll show you if I can get the cat off the directions. Hey, baby. Okay. This is the Magic Circle in picture form. I had no idea what they wanted me to do. I tried and tried, and I gave up on that. And so what I did instead is I went to YouTube. And YouTube is a wonderful place to learn stuff. Hence, we do it now. And I can't find the other pages. I don't know where they are. But the other stitches are very, very easy. And you can learn them really quickly. So, never fear the single and double crochet. Okay, so now I've got that little antler on. As you can see, he's on there. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take these two strings here and tie a knot to keep him on permanently. And then I am going to put my needle in, run my yarn into it, and then I just want to pull it through the body, like so. And that thread is now gone. It is hiding inside the body. So I didn't have to cut it real short. I didn't have to worry about it unraveling. I just actually pull it into the body, and it is now part of the stuffing. So here is, would you calm down? Everybody is just so needy. They're like, but Mommy, you're never home this long. You always wake up and go to school. And they are right. So there is our little antler. Why is my line being weird? Yikes. Well, that's really going to be weird now. Let's see. It fell the other night. My husband was trying to... let's be honest. The dog threw up on his side of the bed. Only on his side of the bed, and only on his blanket, and I thought that was kind of funny. But, so he was in here sleeping. So there is our little antler on top of his little head by his ear. So we'll move it to the side, and we will put the other one on. And we will do that through the magic of the computer, because I don't think you really need to see it twice. Yeah. So let me trim it real quick. Be right back, and I'll show you the finished project. Okay, there is our little Rudolph. Is he perfect? No, he's not. Is he adorable? Yes, he is. Would he be fun to just sit around? Yes. Would he be fun to give to a small child? Not a small child, but a kid, and let them play with it? Yes. And one of the other things, once you learn to do this particular stitch, which is so cool looking because it looks like a waffle. Once you learn to do this stitch, can you imagine how much fun it would be to make snowballs for your kids / grandkids in areas that we don't have snow? Like, I live in Las Vegas, Nevada. I could go up to the mountains and see snow and have fun, not have fun. I don't have a coat. But we don't need it here. And so, but they would be soft enough that your kids could just play with snowballs. So, and not get cold, not get messy. So there is our Rudolph. And again, like I say, it is the Animal Crochet Store that the kits come from. And they come with everything. Came with the needle, with the crochet hook, 2 different types of needles. Our stitch counters, and all of the yarn and stuffing we needed for this project. And I personally think that's just kind of a fabulous way to, intro people to crafting. You can do one little thing. What I really like about Craft and Tea is I get to try things that maybe I wouldn't have tried otherwise. And now that I've done this, yes, I will keep crocheting. I enjoyed it. I still have my hook. I still have my needles. I still have my counting pins. I'm good. And now it's just a matter of getting yarn, and you can buy that on sale and make whatever you want. So, having said that, I am not here to sell this particular store, but I will link it in the comments. But the Craft and Tea box, fabulous box. I have another one coming up, and I know because they have sneak peeked us that one of the things that we're going to be doing is painting our own ornaments, and I'm very excited about that. So I hope that you will come back and watch that again, not watch this one again, but see what else we do. We have, I've done felting, I've done wax. It's wax cloth, but what you do is you put beeswax on cloth so that you can make your own reusable saran wrap, if you will. But it's just a wax cloth, and then you can put it over and it seals. And what I do is I wrap my sandwiches and stuff in it and take it to school, and I think it's really cool. And your body heat closes it, and then you just wipe it down with a damp cloth, and you're good to go, because they really are that easy. So Craft and Tea box. The Animal Crochet Store has got some really cool stuff. Whole kits. Watch YouTube to learn how to crochet. I would love to show you how to crochet. This is a learning process, and I guess we'll make stuff in the future, and we'll go through the different stitches. But for this, I just wanted to show you what came this month, and how, if you want to make one, you could do it. And like I say, once you learn the magic circle, you could do all kinds of stuff with this. So I said it, I meant it. What do you want? Cats. Let me tell you, I had to redo this nose 3 times because that one kept taking it. But hopefully you'll come back and see us again, and I hope you have an awesome holiday season.